You go to school, you get good grades, and then you land a job just like they told you. But month after month, you still find yourself stressing over bills, waiting for the next paycheck to survive. If that sounds like your life, you're not alone. Millions of Americans are stuck in the same cycle. Schools are amazing at teaching us algebra, Shakespeare, and biology. But when it comes to money, arguably the most important subject of adult life, they leave us clueless. We're trained to work hard for money, but nobody teaches us how money can work for us. We were told to follow the safe path, go to school, get a job, and then retire. But reality looks different. Many Americans can't even cover a $1,000 emergency, even after working for decades. It feels like we've been misled by the very system we trusted. If promotions and working harder were the answer, then the middle class would be thriving. But look around, so many families still struggle, no matter how many hours they put in. Hard work alone isn't enough in today's world. Debt piles up: student loans, credit cards, endless bills. It's like running on a hamster wheel. The faster you run, the more tired you get, but you never actually move forward. That stress takes a toll on your health, relationships, and dreams. And if we don't change, we risk working for 40 years only to retire broke. Imagine giving your entire life to a system that leaves you dependent and insecure. That's the danger of doing nothing. This is where Rich Dad Poor Dad comes in. Robert Kiyosaki shares what he learned from two father figures, one who was educated but broke, and another who wasn't formally educated but became wealthy. Their opposite money mindsets changed his life, and it can change yours too. And here's why this matters to you. This book challenges everything most Americans were taught about money, jobs, and success. It's not just theory, it's a new way of thinking that can transform your family's future. The question is, are you ready to shift your mindset? Most people believe the only way to earn money is by working hard at a job. You trade your time, your energy, and often your happiness just for a paycheck. But the rich think differently. They don't work for money, they make money work for them. Imagine this. You're earning $20 an hour. After 40 hours of hard work, you bring home $800 before taxes. Now compare that to owning a rental property that quietly earns you $800 every single month without you even clocking in. Picture yourself on vacation with your family, laughing on the beach, while your investments keep bringing in cash. That's the dream. The rich focus on money flowing in even while they sleep or play. Most Americans are taught to chase job security, thinking that a steady paycheck equals safety. But the truth is, that kind of thinking often keeps people trapped in a cycle they can never escape. Security becomes a cage instead of freedom. Think of money as little soldiers. Poor dad spends them right away, so they never return. Rich dad sends his soldiers out into the world to fight for him, and they come back with more soldiers. That's the lesson. The rich don't trade time for money. They build systems where money goes out, works hard, and brings back more wealth. Once you shift your mindset, your financial life will never be the same. Lesson 2 is about why financial literacy matters more than grades. You see, schools reward us for memorizing facts, but life rewards us for how we handle money. At the end of the day, it's not your report card that pays the bills, it's your financial skills. It's not how much you make, but how much you keep and how you grow it. Someone earning $100,000 a year but spending $90,000 on lifestyle is actually poorer than someone earning $50,000 and saving $20,000. The game isn't about income, it's about building wealth. Financial literacy is freedom. When you understand debt, taxes, and investments, you get to control your life instead of being controlled by money. That's real power, the kind schools never teach you. Schools grade us on memorization, but life grades us on money management. You can ace every exam, but if you can't handle your paycheck, you'll struggle. Big salaries don't guarantee wealth. Discipline and knowledge do. Think of your money like water. Without financial literacy, it leaks out of a broken bucket, disappearing drop by drop. With knowledge, you build pipelines that keep it flowing and growing. That's why financial literacy is the real education. Grades might open doors to jobs, but money skills open doors to freedom, choices, and security. If schools don't teach it, then we have to learn it ourselves. Most people think wealth is about how much money you make. But the truth is, it's about how much money you keep and grow. The rich understand the difference between assets and liabilities, and that mindset changes everything. The rich focus on buying assets, things that put money in their pocket. The poor and middle class often pile up liabilities, thinking they are assets. This misunderstanding is why so many people work hard but never feel financially free. Imagine this: your assets are paying for your rent, your food, and even your vacations. That's what financial freedom really looks like. You're no longer working just for money, your money is working for you. The trap is that many Americans mistake liabilities for wealth. Expensive cars, fancy homes, and credit card purchases often look like success, but they drain money month after month. True wealth is built on assets, not appearances. The trap is that many Americans mistake liabilities for wealth. Expensive cars, fancy homes, and credit card purchases often look like success, but they drain money month after month. True wealth is built on assets, not appearances. Think of assets like fruit trees. They keep giving year after year. Liabilities are like trees that never bear fruit but still demand constant watering. Once you start planting more asset trees, your financial future grows strong and unstoppable. Most people work only for a paycheck, but that's a trap. If you only chase money, you'll always be stuck running in circles. The secret is to chase skills that will pay you for a lifetime. A $50,000 job that teaches you valuable skills can lead to a $500,000 business in the future. On the other hand, a $100,000 job that never teaches you more will keep you stuck. The difference is growth versus stagnation. Real wealth comes from learning sales, communication, and investing. These skills open doors to income streams that go far beyond your paycheck. Each new skill is like unlocking a superpower. Poor Dad believed degrees were the ultimate key, but Rich Dad knew real-world skills like negotiating and investing create lasting wealth. The difference is theory versus practice. Think of your job as a training ground, not a final destination. Each new skill is like adding a powerful tool into your money toolbox. The more tools you have, the more challenges you can conquer. In the end, money flows to those who learn, adapt, and grow. If you focus only on earning, you limit yourself. But if you focus on learning, your potential is limitless. Most people don't realize that the rich and the middle class play by the same tax rules, but they use them very differently. Employees pay their taxes before they ever get to spend their money. But the rich learn how to use the system so they can spend first, and then pay taxes on what's left. Employees always feel like they're working harder just to keep up, while business owners seem to have an unfair advantage. The truth is, the system rewards people who create jobs and investments. It's not about cheating, it's about learning the rules of the game. Here's the difference. Employees earn a salary, pay taxes, and then spend what's left. But business owners earn money, spend on expenses like travel, equipment, or even education, and then pay taxes on the smaller leftover amount. Same money, different order, huge difference. That's why so many middle-class Americans feel taxes are unfair. They see the rich paying less and think the system is rigged. But in reality, the rules are the same. Some just choose to learn how to play smarter. Think of taxes like a game. Employees are playing checkers, simple moves, limited strategy. The rich are playing chess and board, but far more options and smarter moves. Once you learn the rules and play the game differently, you can keep more of what you earn. That extra money becomes fuel to reinvest, grow, and build true wealth. This is how the rich stay ahead, by playing the same game at a higher level. Fear is the #1 reason most people stay broke. They're so worried about losing money that they never take the first step. But the truth is, avoiding risk is the biggest risk of all. Think about this. If you keep $10,000 sitting in a savings account, it barely grows. But if you invest it wisely, that same money could multiply into thousands more over time. The rich know that making mistakes is part of the journey. They don't fear failure, they learn from it, adjust, and keep moving forward. That's how wealth is built. Confidence with money gives you freedom. When you understand how to handle risk, you don't live in fear anymore. Instead, you live with choices and opportunities. Poor Dad believed in staying safe, avoiding risks, and working for security. But Rich Dad embraced risks, took chances, and turned them into wealth. It's like baseball, you will never hit a home run if you never swing the bat. Life rewards those who take action, not those who sit on the sidelines. Fear is the #1 reason most people stay broke. They're so worried about losing money that they never take the first step. But the truth is, avoiding risk is the biggest risk of all. Think about this. If you keep $10,000 sitting in a savings account, it barely grows. But if you invest it wisely, that same money could multiply into thousands more over time. The rich know that making mistakes is part of the journey. They don't fear failure, they learn from it, adjust, and keep moving forward. That's how wealth is built. Confidence with money gives you freedom. When you understand how to handle risk, you don't live in fear anymore. Instead, you live with choices and opportunities. Poor Dad believed in staying safe, avoiding risks, and working for security. But Rich Dad embraced risks, took chances, and turned them into wealth. It's like baseball, you will never hit a home run if you never swing the bat. Life rewards those who take action, not those who sit on the sidelines. Wealth doesn't happen overnight. It's not about luck or winning the lottery, it's about making smart choices consistently over time. Think of it as a journey, not a sprint. Financial freedom is built slowly, through years of small but smart decisions. Each choice to save, invest, and learn compounds over time. It's like brick by brick, creating a foundation no one can take away. Imagine this. Investing just $300 a month with an 8% return could grow to nearly $500,000 in 30 years. That's the power of patience and discipline. Small amounts today become life-changing tomorrow. The beauty of this path is freedom. Freedom to retire early, travel the world, and live on your own terms. Money becomes a tool to design the life you truly want. But most Americans fall for the quick-win trap: lottery tickets, day trading, or chasing hype. These paths feel exciting, but they rarely build lasting wealth. True wealth is about patience, not shortcuts. Building wealth is like planting an orchard. At first, it's hard work and requires patience. But over time it grows into something that can feed not just EBT generations to come. So, what did we learn? The rich don't just work for money. They master financial literacy, build assets, focus on skills, use tax advantages, take smart risks, and play the long game. Rich Dad Poor Dad isn't about being rich overnight, it's about changing your mindset so money stops controlling you. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Ethan's Money Library, where we're building wealth, one book at a time. If this sparked new thoughts, drop your biggest takeaway in the comments. Let's discuss. Thanks for spending time with me today. Until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and keep building your future.